You know?
A little compliment.
It's not like we scratch his...
Agreed. Anyway, I'm...
Cool. Later, man.
Really, guys?
Move along! Nothing to see here.
Hi. Hello? Hey.
Hey,
Yeah. Hey. What the? Ah. What the? Hey. Huh? Yeah. Ah. Huh? Perfect.
Doc,
Huh?
hey.
Yeah.
いらっしゃいませ。
Good stuff. Back to it.
ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。
Ah, it's the spot. Back to it.
ありがとうございました。
All Got it. Hello?
Yagami-san. This is Sari.
What's up, Saori-san? You don't usually call me.
I haven't been able to reach Shintani-sensei. It keeps going to voicemail. He hasn't picked up since he left the office after talking to you.
And?
Didn't you say the Kyorei clan was after him?
Yeah, he'll be fine. I just wanted to give him a scare.
Okay, still. Could you try him for me? Sometimes he ignores my calls. Maybe he'll pick up for you.
Are you sure we're talking about the same guy? But I might as well. Can't hurt to try.
Hi, Shintani here.
Hey, Shintani-sensei, it's Tak. Where are you?
You've reached the voicemail box of the one and only Masamichi Shintani, Genda Law Office's finest attorney.
Shintani.
Leave your legal troubles after the beep.
The Tojo clan is struck by Kyorei clan gunfire. Kamurocho's disarray only spreads wider. On the surface, the diagram resembles a Yakuza turf war. But in the shadows are glimpses of a construction firm and political influence. And in Yagami's own shadow, the mole's sharp claws claim yet another victim.
What do you mean he's dead? Didn't you just say everything would be okay?
Stay calm, Saori-san. I'm just as shocked as you. But I think the mole is responsible.
Have you contacted the police?
No, not yet.
You should do that right away then.
Do you think you could make the call, Saori-san?
What?
I need time to check things out before the cops show up and take over. Please.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks. Suspicious. Hey. What the?
We received a call from the Genda Law Office.
You got here fast, Detective Kuroiwa.
Shintani, huh?
Yeah.
His name has been coming up a lot lately. He's the reason Hamura walked, after all. Perhaps you couldn't stand his newfound fame so you often.
Huh?
I heard you two weren't exactly on good terms.
Do you greet everyone by accusing them of murder? Guess that's just how cops like you operate.
Forensics will be here soon. We will need you present as a resident of the property. After that, we'll need some time to investigate.
How long?
We'll have to find somewhere else to stay tonight at the very least.
I don't have money for that.
Yet you can afford bribing a cop. Ayabe's sources aren't even that reliable.
Don't know what you mean.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Yeah, sorry. I had to wait around for the cops to get here. Is Genda-sensei still at the office?
Yes. He wants to talk to you about Shintani. As do I. Hoshino, too.
Okay, I'll head over now. See you soon. You don't give up, do you? Waste.
I know you've had a rough night, Yagami. But if you're up to it, can you tell us what happened to Shintani?
Saori-san was having trouble getting in touch with Shintani. So I decided to give him a call myself, see what the deal was. But when I dialed him up, I heard the phone ringing in my closet. Shintani was killed the same way as all the others.
The others? Do you mean his eyes were...
Gouged out, yeah. But Shintani's beef was with the Kyorei clan. Why would the mole target him?
I'm not so sure. It sounded like he knew something when you talked earlier.
Right.
Think this is some kind of Yakuza pissing contest, do ya? Come on! The mole is way bigger than you know.
He probably knew more about the mole than I did. And his source had to have been Hamura. Maybe they killed him to keep their secret safe.
But why did he have to put Shintani-sensei's body in your office?
Not sure. Maybe to harass me, maybe to scare me off their trail. Maybe both.
Yagami. You might want to lay low for a bit. It's not safe for you here. Get out of town. Go somewhere quiet. If the mole comes after you next...
Right. I'll do just that, Genda-sensei.
You know, I watched over Shintani since his first day as a lawyer. Kid had a good head on his shoulders, and a knack for the job I could never compete with. But he didn't have the guts to succeed when push came to shove. Not the most persistent lawyer I've seen. Even so, he looked up to me. Guess I took it for granted. Thought he'd always be part of the team.
When I first joined, Shintani-sensei was the one who showed me the ropes. He was a reliable man.
Thanks for this, Yagami. Come on, Sari-kun. I'll walk you to the station.
Sure.
Feel free to stay here tonight, Yagami.
I appreciate it.
What about you, Hoshino-kun?
I think I'll work a little more before I head home.
If you say so. Good night.
Good night, boss. Are you going out, Yagami-san?
Yeah?
There's, something I need to talk to you about. It can wait until you get back, though. Make yourself at home, Yagami-san. You've been here... Yagami-san, do you have a minute?
In a bit, okay?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, it's... Yagami-san. I know you just told Genda-sensei you're gonna lay low. But that's not true, is it? You want to keep hunting down this killer.
And if I said yes?
Don't worry, I won't tell Genda-sensei. But in return... I want to help you. Look for the mole, that is. I won't slow you down. I promise.
Looking to avenge Shintani, huh?
He wasn't as strong as he let on. The tough guy act was a mask he wore to hide his insecurities. Deep down, he was just weak. That's why he was going along with Hamura, not because he wanted to. I mean, who can say no to a Yakuza? And now look how it turned out. I was sitting right next to him this whole time. Yet there was nothing I could do to help. You know, I'm still young. I don't even know what kind of lawyer I want to be. Criminal? Civil? Not the slightest idea. But I know one thing. I don't want to be the kind of lawyer who sits on his hands after his friend gets murdered. Which means...
Are you sure about this, Hoshino? Genda-sensei told me to lay low. If you're seen helping me...
Don't worry about that. I'll defend myself in court if I need to. Now, Yagami-san, do you mind if I tag along?
You'll just tell Genda-sensei if I refuse, huh?
Yeah, you got that right.
Not much choice then. Welcome aboard.
Glad to be working with you.
Well, let's get down to business. First off, I want to know what Shintani was doing before he died. And I have some evidence that may tell us just that. Shintani dialed this number earlier today. I want to know where it goes.
Right, that makes sense. It's a good thing the killer forgot to take Shintani's phone, huh? This way we can see who he was calling.
The killer didn't forget. Even if the phone was gone, we'd still be able to get Shintani's data from his provider.
Really? I had no idea.
Yep. I bet he left the phone so I'd find the body quicker.
Huh?
I mean, he went through the trouble of hiding it in my office of all places. Probably wanted to cause as much chaos as possible, you know?
Hey, the number got a hit in the search. It's apparently for the, Advanced Drug Development Center?
What the hell?
What, do you know it?
3 years ago, there was a pretty famous murder there. The patient was killed, and their body dumped in the mountains. And the man they arrested for it was named Shinpei Okubo.
Okubo. Wait, he was your client, wasn't he?
He worked as a contract laundryman for the center. Every 2 or 3 days, he'd stop by to pick up their dirty linens. According to the police report, it was thought he carried the body out in a bundle of sheets.
Right. And you defended him in court and won. But then he got free and...
You can stop there.
But why would Shintani-sensei have called the ADDC? Who would he even talk to?
I bet we'll find out if we give them a ring. But it's getting late. You should go home. We both need some shut-eye, yeah?
Yeah, we can start fresh tomorrow. Where do we want to meet?
Oh, right. We want to keep this a secret from Genda-sensei after all. There's an arcade called Charles up on Park Boulevard. That should work for now.
Okay. I'll let Kaito-san know.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. I'll see you.
Got it. Excuse me. Excuse me. This is Yagami. Guess we're doing this.
Yagami-san.
Excuse me. Huh? Hmm? Excuse me. You don't give up, do you? Sugira.
Kaito-san told me you'd be here. Don't forget about me next time, yeah?
Wish you'd fucking forget about me. Is there a reason your little gang needs to keep meeting up here?
It's so nice of you to let us use your store, Higashi-san, especially when you're clearly so opposed to the idea.
Don't talk down to Yakuza, kid.
It's okay, Higashi-san. I think we all know you're nicer than you let on.
What the hell?
Damn, and you're braver than you look, Hoshino-kun. You got the skills to back it up?
Just a third-degree black belt.
Huh?
Not that I've ever had to use it.
Well, I'll call this meeting to order.
Sure. I'll do the honors. Masamichi Shintani of the Genda Law Office has been murdered. Given that his eyes were gouged out, it's likely the mole was responsible. And I'll need all of your help to track him down.
The ADDC, huh? Weird time for that to come up again.
Again? It's come up before?
We can talk about that later. What's important now is Shintani called them before he was killed.
I think I remember them being in the news a lot last year. Something about a new drug that could win a Nobel Prize.
Yeah, here it is.
The ADDC's research into AD9 has now been published in one of the world's leading scientific magazines, leading to the gathering of reporters from both Japan and abroad that we have here today.
It's a brand new dementia drug. They call it AD9. This was right after Director Kido from the ADDC published his paper on it. They're still undergoing clinical trials on larger animals, but apparently every single mouse they've given it to has made a full recovery. The man giving the presentation here is Dr. Ryusuke Kido, a world leader in neurophysiology and the primary researcher on AD9.
He's the one who showed me around the center when I was looking into Okubo's case. Guess he's been the director for a while now.
From what I can tell, the Ministry of Health is increasing the ADDC's budget to hasten the development of AD9. They're even adding another building to the center. It's a huge project.
Damn good deal they've got.
I'm still not getting it, though. Why Shintani go and call them?
That's what we're about to find out. And there's only one way to do that.
Come on! Can't just take a man's phone.
First off, we'll need to figure out who Shintani was calling.
Yeah, but how are we gonna do that over the phone?
I suppose that all depends on your acting skills, Detective Yagami.
ADDC, front desk speaking.
Hi there, ma'am. This is... Well, who I am.
Huh?
But anyway, I was wondering if you could connect me with whoever he spoke to.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that. It's in violation of our personal information policy.
Well, the truth is, Shintani-san passed away yesterday. This is the last number he dialed, so I'm calling to ask about him.
Are you with the police? You're not, are you?
Well, not exactly. You know what? I'll try back later. No way this happens over the phone. It'll be faster to just head over there myself.
You think that's gonna work?
Not sure, but I know the director, remember? Worst case scenario, I come back empty-handed.
I'll come with you, Yagami-san.
Okay, me and Nagashi will go check out what's going on with the Matsugane family. Shouldn't be tough with Hamura out of the picture.
Hey, I don't remember saying I was gonna help you.
By the way, Yagami-san, whatever happened to that guy from 3 years ago? Shinpei Okubo.
He's in the detention center. Been there since they gave him his death sentence.
Have you ever gone to see him, Yagami-san?
No. Why would I? Why do you ask, anyway?
I don't know. I was wondering what he was like. The case got tons of news coverage, you know. I was also wondering what you thought about the case. I mean, did you really think that he was innocent?
Probably.
But then he walked and killed his girlfriend. You defended him for that too, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you believe him then too?
He kept saying the same thing. How he could never have killed anyone. But I didn't believe him, no. Fighting for him in court made me sick to my stomach.
Do you think he deserves the death penalty?
That's enough of the questions, Sugiura.
Whoa, my bad. Was that too far?
Nah.
If you say so.
Yagami-san? You're heading to the ADDC now, yes? I'm gonna grab a taxi for us. I'll wait for you over on Park Boulevard. Over here, Yagami-san. I have a taxi for us.
Out of the way!
What a waste.
I've heard a bit about this place before. But the ADDC, isn't it just one part of a larger organization? If I recall correctly, they call it the Medical Institute. Is that accurate?
Yeah. They own every last inch of this campus.
It's incredible. Even with all these buildings, they're still getting budget to expand from that new drug. So? Is it the same as you remember?
Yeah.
Huh? Don't go too far ahead, Yagami-san!
What are you all shaken up for? Calm down. Just stick with me and you'll be fine. Got that, Yagami?
Yagami-san! Try not to just ditch me, okay? Is something wrong?
It's just... After 3 years, it still looks the same.
Huh?
Almost like time itself has stopped.
Yagami-san.
Come on. Front desk's over there.
Do you have an appointment, sir?
I don't, sorry. We're here to talk about a murder that took place in Kamurocho yesterday.
A murder?
A coworker of ours named Shintani. He was the victim.
We have a record that he called this center before he was killed.
Huh?
We're hoping you can help us track down exactly who he spoke to.
I'm very sorry, sir, but I can't provide such private information.
Well... Could I at least talk to Director Kido instead? He's an old friend of mine. Just let him know Yagami stopped by, to say hello.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Look over there.
Gentlemen, I really don't know what else you want from me. I have nothing more to say. I've told the police all that I know.
Yeah, I know. Sorry about all this, Director. Problem is, my partner here won't give it a rest till he sees the scene of the crime. But I'm sure we'll be leaving soon.
That's not what we agreed upon. You know this isn't about how long it takes.
And what about Okubo? I take it he's still not fessed up.
No, not quite as of yet, sir. We all saw where the body was. Exactly where he said it would be.
Quite true. Not much point in fighting this now. The Minister has made it clear that he wants it resolved soon as well. Just look at how much trouble one contractor has caused.
Sorry, which minister? I didn't know about this, sir.
The Health Minister. It's all his call how much funding we get.
Director, if I may, if you would just direct me to the scene of the crime, I could head over there myself. I'll be out of your hair in no time, I assure you.
I'd rather you didn't wander on your own. So instead, she can show you. Terasawa-kun, these gentlemen here are Shintani-sensei and,
Yagami.
It's a pleasure. I hope I can help you find what you need.
Well, with that, I'll be taking my leave.
Thank you again, Director. Apologies for all the trouble.
This way. I can show you how to get to Waku-san's room.
Who's Waku-san?
The guy who died in his room?
Oh, yeah. And you are... Terasawa-san, huh? Wow, you're young. And a looker to boot.
Can we keep this professional?
Huh?
Nice try, Shintani-sensei.
Not the friendliest girl in town, huh?
We're not exactly welcome guests here.
After I busted my ass to pass the bar, I always figured I'd have my pick of the ladies.
Right this way, please. Straight ahead is the ADDC's general ward. Waku-san's room is on the 4th floor. This was the room assigned to Waku-san.
What's down there?
That's the research wing, where they develop all our new drugs.
Oh.
You can't get in without a gold key card, though. Not even I have one.
Gold, huh?
I suppose because it's the heart of the center's operations.
Huh. Sounds like it's a whole nother world back there. Security like that must be a bitch. Come on, Yagami.
Before he died, Waku-san spent most of his time in here.
And when was he admitted?
2 years ago. With Alzheimer's.
Some kind of dementia, right?
Alzheimer's is a neurodegenerative disease that leads to dementia, yes. In fact, it's the cause of almost 70% of all dementia cases.
So, they're one and the same, kinda? Anyway, do what you gotta do, Yagami.
What the? Hey, has anyone else slept?
Nobody.
And Waku's?
That's right.
So he...
I can't see...
Has anyone else?
Nobody.
And Waku?
That's right.
So...
I can't...
What the? Uh-huh. Hey. The window's sealed shut. Suspicious. All the rooms have windows, like it seems like people would notice.
Well, we only have the halls staved.
I see.
You got all you need from here.
I think so. You can definitely see what's going on from out here. Shintani-sensei, can you lay on the bed for me?
I guess so. Care to join me, Terasawa-san? What do you got to lose? It was a joke.
So from this vantage point, you can't make out the person's face.
So, was this the colossal waste of time I knew it'd be?
Nope. I got something I'd only get from being here.
Does it matter? It's been days. Case is practically closed. Shinpei Okubo is guilty as hell.
Well, according to him, he's not.
Well, of course that's what he says. Consider the facts, though, man. You want to review the case?
You can't see the person's face from the hallway.
You want to review the...
Sure.
Whatever you want. All right, here we go. Our victim was the patient staying in this room at 8:30 a.m. on the morning of the crime. The nurses noticed, given Waku's degenerative state, but after being unable to track him down...
Right.
You know what a dementia patient's like. The only conclusion that, after inspecting all the laundryman, but it didn't take much prod, and lo and behold, cause of death was any objections to...
Actually, yeah.
And what's that?
Okubo-kun, all he admits to...
No, but come on, yeah. Roughed up his girlfriend.
Right, but that was over... He was just a kid.
And what?
Of course not.
True.
I don't condone...
Fine. He said he left, claimed to walk...
If anyone...
You should just...
Are you two...
Yep. The service end. That's the only...
We'll need to take an elevator down there. Follow me.
I'm ready to go. Hey, Yagami, criminal suits. They don't even pay...
Careful who you...
Look, take it from me.
It is.
Hey, Yagami, check this out. These are the carts they used. Day of the crime. Would have been simple for him.
Maybe so. Where was Okubo parked?
Oh, the truck was parked here, with the back facing the elevator. Here's...
I see.
DNA evidence from... That's proof enough when they confront...
There was evidence that the body was in Okubo's truck. When was Waku-san last seen?
Just before 8 a.m. on the day of the crime.
Yeah, 7:50 to be precise. An ADDC sign... He claims he saw him nice and...
I see.
I tried to get an appointment.
They're not willing to make...
This isn't an issue you...
All right.
That's right. But on the day of his...
You thought you'd find...
Right.
Got that, Yaga? All we know is... Waku was taken out of his room sometime between 7:50 when he was last seen, and 8:30 when everyone noticed he was gone. During that 40-minute span, somebody suffocated Waku and stuffed him into the laundry bin. Nobody suspected there was a body in the cart. And the only clear culprit was Okubo, the man in charge of the laundry. To further back this up, DNA evidence from Waku was found in Okubo's truck. Then when the police questioned Okubo, he confessed to burying the body in the mountains of Okutama. 3 months after the crime, Waku's corpse was finally found. With me? This thing's airtight, Yagami. I know you're getting into this, but come on. Just give it up already.
Even though Okubo's, I promised him...
Not my problem.
Fine.
Even if I'm not.
I'm sorry, but our...
If you like.
You don't mind? Waku-san was here until the morning.
Are...
Yeah, I've seen what I need.
How long will Okubo-san's sentence be?
Huh?
If he's found guilty, that is.
Probably 10 years, maybe more. It's hard to say for sure.
And what if he confesses? Would they...
Well, at the very least...
But you're still going to push...
If he's really not guilty, but to be perfectly honest...
What?
Civil cases have been a mix...
Is that so?
Apparently, yes. Guess it's a good thing that... Terasawa-san.
I spoke to him...
And what did you think of him?
I'm sorry.
Wait! If you know anything that can... I'll do whatever it... But I can't do it alone. Just now, we went to the ADDC. Thought I should have a look at things with my own eyes.
And? How did it go?
There's no chance you walk. You're practically a lost cause.
Hey.
Yagami-sensei, is that what you think?
It's like this, Okubo. You tell me you're innocent, and I'll fight to the end. I really have nothing to lose by helping you out.
It's just like I told you. Whoever did it is framing me.
On the day of the crime, you were in the general ward of the ADDC, yes? Starting at 8 a.m., you went around to each room and gathered the linens.
Yes. Nobody would dispute that.
And after that, you covered Waku-san.
That's not true. I didn't see him at all that day.
And I do. So when you went down, you realized that...
Yes.
Then, after debating whether or not...
I had a criminal...
Aren't you forgetting the...
Huh? Bad blood.
3 days before, they told me all about...
When did you even...
While you were bit... Not quite. They call it. It's a symptom of dementia. Not the easiest. Someone accuses you of... So when Waku-san...
But I didn't hit him.
No.
I wouldn't...
Come on.
It wasn't me, please.
Calm down.
Yagami-sensei.
I do.
Okay.
Fine.
Hey. It sounded like she was worried about you.
I don't know.
So Shintani just gotta learn some...
Maybe so.
Huh.
Yagami-san. Have you seen Mop?
Where's this come?
She's just not. I suggest...
Right.
You mean she's got Shin said he'd have been...
Hey, regardless...
Yet?
Mafia-kun?
Can we not do...
Either way.
That's the plan.
What is your...
Well, I'm working...
Yeah.
Take a look at this. This is the Okubo-kun.
Where exactly?
It was only about... There's only one way, and that's...
Hey.
Well, that's not my...
That evidence...
What the hell's your
Was that Shintani?
I think so.
Get back here!
That bastard. What the hell? Hey! Wait up! You won't get away! Hold up! You won't get away! Hold up! A woman?
Help! Someone help me!
Aren't you Terasawa-san?
Let me go!
We got a groper out here? Scum of the earth! Not on my watch, you son of a bitch!
Can all lawyers fight like that?
Did you really need to run away like that? I assume you came to see me.
There was something I wanted to... Then that pighead...
Okay, but not that he did. Anyway, no matter what it is, anything you tell me...
Well, you know, said he saw him...
Uh-huh.
Well, he's one of the...
This is him?
Yes, but some...
And what's that?
I guess I'm just... I don't think... And if I had...
Still.
How could we? That's not...
None of you would...
Maybe the other nurses...
Yeah?
I think...
Oh, really?
I'm currently employed as a researcher at the Advanced Drug Development Center. Part of our research consists of clinical tests we perform on patients in the general ward of the center. On the day of the crime, I was making my usual rounds through the ward.
And what time was that?
Around 7:50?
You're sure?
Yes. The patients eat breakfast at precisely 8 o'clock. I always head to the break room myself, right around then, too.
This break room, to be precise?
That's correct. Our more mobile patients walk there for breakfast instead of eating in their own rooms. Then, while the nurses help the patients eat, I ask about...
And on the day of Wakusan?
Yes.
And in that room, you...
Yes.
Can you describe the situation?
The door has a window.
And this is the room you're referring?
That's correct. From where I was, he was asleep.
And what time was that?
Around...
No further questions.
She actually asked it.
Not really.
Terasawa-san.
Yes.
And what is your...
For a scientist and as a medical...
Could I ask you to...
Our witness. However, there's no way he could have known that.
I have evidence. Take a look at this.
And this is?
Please look at... It's a photograph of... In other words... Waku-san was... At the time, the defendant hadn't yet... Meaning...
Oh, assuming... Why did he...
Huh? Please. Sorry. Let me start over. Our witness, however, I'm... Take a look at this, if you will.
And this is?
Take a look at this.
And this?
Take a look at this.
And this is?
Take a look at...
And this?
Please look at... It's a photograph of... In other words... The murderer... He then... After that...
But there was only one... And that's Oku... Are you saying...
Huh? Please. Sorry. Let me start... Our witness, however, I'm... It's a photo... In other words... Shono-san was lying when he said he saw... Excuse... What he saw... He couldn't... So to...
Comments...
The staff in Waku-san, there was actually only to find Waku, and upon re-examining the room...
The witness makes the prosecution that the victim... They claim that because of this time frame, the defendant... But if Shono-san... We have to consider... After which... In other words, rendering the Your Honor... Shono-san.
Yes?
I'll get right to the... On the day of the...
I saw...
And did you get it?
I...
So it's possible... Or maybe... Isn't that right?
Objection!
Sustained.
Shono-san. Then the defense rests. But...
Huh?
The charges assuming the crime... However, I would suggest that you withdraw... With such The
prosecute... His memory of...
So... This promising...
Dr. Show... After watching... After paying his... Day after day... Leading to his... If you want to know...
In other words, is that the sum of it? Because for...
The prosecution... And you wanted to... 6 years ago... And the cause... Now, fast... Waku-san. Suspecting the defendant of steal... Given the clear...
Is something wrong? Terasawa-san?
Okubo-san is not a violent person. And he hasn't even had a drink in over 6 years. Not a single drop since the incident.
My court will not stand for this commotion.
He didn't blame Waku-san at all. He knew that the outburst was just caused by his dementia, that it was all the sickness's fault. So there was no reason for him to resort to murder.
Terasawa-san, please.
Okubo-san really is an incredible, caring person.
Please leave this courtroom at once.
You're right that he may be hard to approach, but he's a kind soul, and he always keeps his promises. Okubo-san's not the only person in this courtroom who would be affected by a guilty verdict, either. As a matter of fact, it would break my heart. And even through it all, he wanted me to keep this a secret, not to tell anyone, not even his lawyer, that we were dating. ended up in prison. Making sure I was safe was the only thing in the world he cared about. That's just who he is! But when the prosecution has already decided he's a criminal, how could he possibly be given a fair trial?
Her little outburst wasn't technically admissible, but as the trial dragged on, it hung over the jury like a stone. And in the end, Shinpei Okubo was found not guilty. But only a month after his release, everything changed. The same girl who had so bravely proclaimed Okubo's innocence died by the man's own hand. Hi.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing, Vice Minister.
But I haven't seen you in about
You look familiar.
I'm a detective based in... The name's Yagami.
Remember
Okubo Shono-san, right?
Does it matter?
I'm investigating a murder, and I'll need your cooperation with it. Just like old times.
Yes, I see. It does seem...
Do you know who you...
Dr. Shono.
The same Shono...
Yes, Shono was away.
You have no idea?
None.
Oh, really?
Sometimes, perhaps.
Have you heard of the Mole 3 Yakuza Shintani?
I've seen them.
Can you think of anything?
Huh? Look, I believe we're done.
Please stop!
Who are you?
Detective, one of your guests. That would be you. I'd like to speak.
Is that so?
The mole's latest victim was the lawyer, Shintani. The last call he made brings the case that ruined Yagami 3 years ago back to the surface. A patient was taken from a hospital and found buried in the mountains. Yagami defended the suspect, Shinpei Okubo, and got an acquittal. But 1 month later, he murdered his girlfriend Emi Terasawa with a kitchen knife and burned the remains.
I'd like to speak to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer,
Is that so?
I'm Hoshino. Officer, is this in...
It is.
It's your call, Yagami-san.
I think I'll pass.
Excuse me?
You have your answer.
You can make this...
Your empty threat.
Can you take this out?
Too bad he's not a Your friends just come along
Why do you suspect...
I can come up...
Enough!
You're a great...
Hiroyo-san. You too.
Before we go, we need to know...
Listen. Now.
No problem.
This is really getting out of hand. I can't believe that...
Yeah. But what I'm more interested in is how...
That's a good point.
Beats me. For now.
Agreed.